Hey y'all, it's Dr. Know-It-All. I am with Ryan and Lamia, all right, from Rise Gardens, and you have a really cool product to show off for CES 2023. So let's just start with the little one first, the little guy first, and then we can move to the big guy because more or less it's just bigger versions. So yeah.
Absolutely. So this is our personal Rise Garden.
Okay.
We have this retail for $350.
Okay.
We're offering a promotion right now for CES exclusively on risegardens.com. The promo code is CES 2023.
Awesome.
It's a fully hydroponic garden. What you're seeing here is the starter kit of plants included. It's 4 varieties of lettuce and 4 herbs: cilantro, parsley, sage, and basil here in the back.
Gotcha.
You can see up here we have our LED lights. They're specialized to optimize plant growth.
Right.
We have a control switch here to control the lighting. You can do it with a click. It also works with Alexa.
Right. Okay.
In addition to that, we also have a companion app that tells you basically everything you need to do, from adding nutrients to water to control your garden, the placement of what variety of plants you have. We also offer 75 different plant varieties through our website, risegardens.com.
And so some of them are edibles, other are more like, you have sunflowers, for example.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
Most are vegetables, but we also have flowers too. We have some marigolds growing down here.
Right. Oh, yeah,
I have sunflowers growing in my garden at home.
Gotcha.
My son is a big sunflower guy.
The microphone's trying to escape on you there.
Yeah, no problem.
So yeah, you were showing me in your app, one of the really cool things is that you're out of Chicago, but you were able to look at your plants at home, and it gives you information on when you need to harvest them. And you're growing sunflowers, which seems, are they dwarf sunflowers? I mean, they've got to be.
No, they're regular sunflowers.
That just doesn't seem possible.
So they are going right now, so you can click it and see exactly how long they've been going. Right now, this one's at about 47 days. It has about 8 days.
8 days to harvest.
Exactly.
Is it snowing because it's snowing in Chicago right now, or is that just like a
we have it seasonalized for the winter.
Okay, there you go.
So by us, we do get a lot of snow and have had a bit already this year. So yes.
Cool.
And yes, right now it's in the flower stage, so it tells you exactly what stage of growth you're at.
Okay.
We also have our little to-do list. So right now at home,
there we go.
I have water and nutrients I need to add today.
Oh, and it's got like the exclamation mark to tell you that it's time to do that. So.
And if not, it tells you the number of days until.
Right.
So right now you'll see harvest. I have 6 plants.
Okay.
I have 4 different lettuces.
That's great.
I have parsley and I have cilantro.
Right.
It will also tell me, based on the type of plant it is, if I need to remove them post-harvest. My lettuce I would like to remove, so I'm going to fully harvest it and use it in a salad.
Gotcha.
Parsley and cilantro I'll trim and I'll keep
letting
it
and
grow.
You just keep picking off the.
Exactly.
Right. Okay.
So it really tells you everything you need to do, even when to clean your garden.
Right.
So it's it takes the green thumb out of gardening is what I like to say.
There you go. And can you the bigger one's probably going to be easier to demonstrate this, but with the big bookshelf version, this basically is just a bookshelf size, so you can replace a bookshelf with.
Exactly.
With
it's about 3 feet wide, 18 inches deep. It's called the New Rise Garden. It is a CES 2023 award honoree.
Excellent.
In the food and ag tech category.
And you have it in a sort of a darker, I forget what color you said.
Yes, this is our charcoal color.
Okay. And then
launched this week.
Okay.
And this is our cloud color that launched about a week and a half ago. So it's been fully updated with brand new features, including increased water reservoir size up to 9 gallons.
Okay.
The pump pushes the water up through the tubes here. As you can see here, the water is constantly flowing as the pump's running. It circulates the water and nutrients across all of the plants and back down, so it's constant water flow. Compared to traditional
Can I lift this up?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there we go. So you can see the roots, full hydroponic system that's going on there, so yeah.
Exactly.
Right. So water and nutrients are just being constantly filtered through. So, and you said it runs on its own for about a week or so without you having to do
it can run at least for about a week or so without, depending on what you're growing. Obviously, fruiting plants like tomatoes and peppers tend to suck up more water when they're ready to harvest.
Yeah.
Other plants don't need as much, like your lettuce and your herb varieties.
Right.
So really, it does depend a little bit on what you're growing. But yeah, it's I'll give you a shot here of the water reservoir as well here. So it's
but I mean, one of the really cool
size.
things is for those of us who are busy and traveling all the time, you don't have to be there every day.
Exactly. Like I'm on the road a lot. I've flown I think 4 times in the last 5 weeks.
Right.
So it still can take care of itself at home even without me.
Right.
And
honestly, you can see, I guess, a couple of cherry tomatoes are getting in there. They're getting ready to harvest.
These would be ready to harvest. A lot of the plants here are. The lettuce would be ready to harvest here. It's about 25
You're making
days
me hungry,
old.
man. I'm like,
we can make a nice little salad after
and
this.
of course, I mean, a huge advantage of hydroponic gardening is a lot less space.
Exactly.
You said you have all the lighting is already
Yes, we have
set,
LED
so
lighting here.
You can see the multiple colors. I don't know. Yeah. So
Yes,
anyway.
the colors are actually designed on purpose.
Right.
It is to optimize the plant growth.
Right.
Another benefit of hydroponic gardening is about 90% less water than traditional gardening.
Right.
And the flow of water is continuous rather than, when you garden outside, it only gets about 5% of the water you put in.
Right.
So it tends to disperse into the ground rather than being absorbed by the plants.
Okay. And then also, I mean, there's also things like you don't have to worry about insecticides or anything like that because it's indoors.
Correct.
So it's like
the only risk you would have is you brought something inside that could contaminate.
Right.
They're fully sterilized, so you never really have to worry unless you're bringing something outside.
And I noticed the app even had a thing where, like, if you're supposed to clean it, it's like say cleaning time, things like that.
And we walk you through everything you need to do with that.
Awesome. And so, like, in terms of so if I wanted to start this, right, I purchased these thing, but then let's say I'm not a green thumb. I have no idea what I'm doing. How do I do this?
So we send you with a starter kit that includes our seed pods.
Okay.
Basically, you take one of these guys, you poke a little hole in the top, which you can then see demonstrated here.
Gotcha.
You then pop it into our net cup. You put that into our nursery. Fill the nursery up to water with here.
Gotcha.
Typically between 5 and 10 days later, the app will then tell you to move it into the garden.
Okay.
So really, if you really have no idea what you're doing, it tells you what to do.
Yeah, okay.
So
it's at the beginning, it's just literally in here. It just sits in water.
Exactly.
Okay. With a little bit of peat moss to get it like
light.
this. So,
exactly. The peat moss is what is in here.
Right.
So you'll have it set in here. It'll start to sprout. Usually gets to about yay tall.
Gotcha.
At that point then, you move it into here, and I'll do a little demonstration for you of what that looks like. So we'll pretend this kohlrabi's a little bit smaller.
Right.
And basically you'll see the roots have started to grow. You'll then pop it in here. And then you'll alert the app on there that you've now moved it into the garden.
Okay.
And we'll continue to monitor the growth period.
Okay.
We have calculated the optimal growth of every plant we offer. So, lettuce is around a month for growth.
Right.
Cauliflower, this one's about 60 days.
Gotcha.
Our tomatoes over here, probably between 60 and 70 days.
Okay. And it looks like some peppers too, so yeah.
Yes, we have several varieties of peppers, shishito, hot yellow, jalapeno. We also do lots of flowers themselves, like marigolds, sunflowers, which I think I had mentioned before.
Gotcha.
So yeah, it's all different plants. And also too, if you want to grow your own variety of plants, we do sell our seed pods without seeds in them, and you can add your own variety if there's something that we don't offer that you really want to try, something more exotic.
I got you. And you said you have 75 varieties of plants that you offer?
75 plus varieties we offer on our website, yes.
Excellent, okay. And if I think you said also that if you purchase the seeds from you, they're guaranteed to sprout?
100% germination guarantee.
Yeah, so I mean, that's a pretty remarkable thing too. That's great.
Yes.
So kind of risk-free.
It
seems like somebody who's either busy, on the road all the time, doesn't have a green thumb, but still wants to have a really lovely, have lovely
100% too, and the nutrition
and all
value.
winter long too. Forget about only summertime. So yeah.
And one thing that I'm really proud of, I'm a father, so the nutrition value that you get, it's 100% nutritious. What you get from the grocery store has lost about half its nutrition.
Right.
So it's much more important, and kids too are 70% more likely to actually eat vegetables they grow themselves.
Oh right, because they have the interest in it, because they can see them.
100%.
And so
that's a big part of our mission as a company is working with kids. We also work with adult care facilities as well.
Okay.
We have amazing stories from that too. So it's a
that's
wonderful
really
product.
cool. And if people are interested in this, so I think you said the personal mini garden is $350. Is that correct?
Yes, it is.
And it comes with the app and everything, so that you can integrate it.
Exactly, it's $350. We also offer the new Rise Garden in 3 different levels.
Right.
So a single level is $750, which would come up to here.
Right.
A double would be $1,050, and then a 3 level, which you're currently seeing, is $1,350.
Okay. Okay. So anywhere from $350 to $1,350, and that gets you that. So if you order this, you get some starter.
Yes, you get a starter kit, which I can show you quickly over here.
Sure. Why not?
This is what comes with the family garden. So it's a 16-pod seed kit.
Can you sort of choose what it is that you want for the seeds, or is it you give a variety?
We start you with basically a variety of lettuces and herbs.
Yeah,
kind of the easy stuff to get going that a lot of people commonly use.
Right.
And then we let you kind of pick from there and what you want to grow. So a lot of people then get really excited. I know my son wanted to grow eggplant right away, which is another thing we offer. So we have really cool. We also offer rooted vegetables like radishes and beets as well.
Yeah, I noticed that down there. That's very cool. So yeah,
and not a lot of people have mastered that yet.
Right.
So we're very proud of being able to do that too. We also offer accessories like trellises and plant stands for more of your
Oh, right, and I noticed
plants.
you said this was going to go on sale soon, like
Yes,
a little
we
add-on.
also have we're testing out some fun accessories here. This is a plant stand for house plants.
Right.
Keeps them near the light, so it really decorates and adds on to the garden. We've also added on some fun little magnet decals here.
So that's
so we're
great.
exploring that too. So yeah.
This all sounds amazing. It's like, and so the website is
risegardens.com.
That's nice and easy to remember.
Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much for spending time with me. I really appreciate it. This is very cool. Super exciting. Thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you.